Hello students, welcome back. As we were discussing earlier about the equations that are reducible to quadratic form, now the second type of the equation that we are going to solve is this x plus a into x plus b, x plus c, x plus d equals to k. Alright, now when if this type of equation is given to you, what we are going to do first? Okay, in such equations, if the sum of any two constants, that is a, b, c, d, is equal to the sum of the other two, then such pairs are multiplied and solved. Now earlier what we see is that we just suppose a value, alright, and then substitution is done and we got a final answer. The second order is converted. Alright, in this type of equation what we are going to do is we have to make a quadratic equation by multiplying two brackets at the same times, that is this or this or this or this. Now how this combination is set, it's decided by these constant numbers, that is a, b, c and d. Alright, so the thing is that we need to make it converted into a quadratic form, but a certain rules and regulations to be followed, that is a, b, c, d should be equal to the sum of the other two, that is a plus b is equals to c plus d, and let's say they are equal to m. Both the sum, addition or subtraction should be equal. Now why we are doing it, let's just consider an example first, and then I'll tell you that why this step is important. Alright, so out here you can see, if you just compare it with the general form of the equation, a is minus 7, b is minus 3, c is equals to 5 and d equals to 1. Alright, and this is the value of k for the time being. Alright, as I told you that these four numbers, the addition or subtraction between two pairs should be equal, right? So as you can see that minus 7 plus 5 equals to minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 2. Now if you do minus 7 plus 5, the result will be minus 2, and if you do minus 3 plus 1, the result is minus 2. Okay, now we have arranged this equation such that x minus 5, x plus 5, okay, and x minus 3 and x plus 1. Now these are the two pairs that we needed. Alright, we'll multiply them and we'll convert it into a quadratic form. See, when I just multiply these two brackets and these two brackets, this is what the result is. Now as I told you earlier that why it is important to find out the pairs. Okay, the thing is that if I don't find out this pair and I just multiply it directly, I will be stuck in this step. Why? Because as you can see that the two terms in this bracket and two terms in this brackets are equal, and that is why we can suppose them to another variable. Let's suppose if these two numbers are not equal, so how can we be able to suppose anything? Alright, there will be two supposition in one equation, which is not possible. So in order to convert it in such a form, we need to arrange this equation first. Alright, that is why we have done this, so that now you can see our first and second term of both the brackets are equal, and that is what is needed. Alright, now what we are going to do is we will be supposing, since there are two quadratic equations and both the quadratic equations are multiplying, so first of all we need to we consider let y equals to x square minus 2x. Now why x square minus 2x? Because as you can see, two terms are exactly identical in both the brackets. Alright, so we can suppose them as another variable. We said that let y equals to x square minus 2x. Now why we are doing it? It is because so that we can reduce them into second order in a way we can solve it easily. They are second order equation if you just look at them individually, but right now we cannot solve it directly. Alright, okay, so I've just named this as my equation A, and I have substituted the value of y in this equation. So I get y minus 35 and y minus 3. Minus 1680 is written as it is. Alright, Okay, now what I have done is I have multiplied these two parts, these two brackets. Okay, when I just multiply these two brackets, now as you can see that it turned out into one quadratic equation which now can be easily solved. There you go, y square minus 38y minus 1575. Now this is a single quadratic equation and we can solve it easily by using quadratic formula and perfect square. Okay, after solving it, these are the result that I got. Y equals to 63 and y equals to minus 25. Now, as I told you, I have done the substitution. Now I will be doing back substitution to find out values for x, because my initial purpose was to find out value for x. That y term is supposed term. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to suppose the value of y in equation A. Now equation A, as you remember, it is y equals to x square minus 2x. Okay, now first of all we are taking y equals to 63 and I have substituted y equals to 63 in equation A. Now here you can see x square minus 2x equals to 63, and there you go, x square minus 2x minus 63 equals to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. Alright, so what we are going to do is we're going to solve it. Okay, first of all I've named it as my equation B. Alright, I can solve it either by using factorization, perfect square, or by using quadratic formula. Now these are the two answers that I got after applying any method of solving quadratic equation, that is x equals to 9 and x equals to 7. Furthermore, now what I'm going to do is then I'm going to substitute the second value of y, which was minus 25, in the equation A. Okay, now if I substitute this value, this is the result, and this is my final equation that I will get, that is x square minus 2x plus 25 equals to 0. Okay, let's name it as my equation C. Now I'm solving the above equation C by using quadratic formula. Now after using the quadratic formula, this is my result, 1 plus minus 2 under root 6 iota. So after solving this equation, I get this result, and when I solve the equation which with 63 as y, I get these two answers, that is x equals to 9 and x equals to minus 7. So the solution set now is equals to 9 minus 7 and 1 plus minus 2 root 6 iota, and that is how this type of equation is solved. Now if you just we can have a quick revision, or we just can go back and see what exactly the equations were. See, these were the type 2 equation. Now as you can see that we will be having an equation of this form. What we are going to do is, first we will be making pairs of equation, and the pairs will be decided by these constant terms a, b, c, d. We need to add or subtract them such that the result is equal. Alright, and then only we will be substituting another variable. We will be finding a variable which can be substituted afterwards, and then we will solve by using quadratic formula or perfect, or whatever the term is. Alright, I hope you have understood it. Thank you so much.